Hello, Internet. I'm Allie, and welcome to Allie's Manis, which is my nail polish channel. Today, I want to take you on a tour of my Halloween rack, which is also my October rack, because for me, Halloween lasts an entire month. Um, I have a lot from the Orly, well, actually, I have a lot from last year and this year's Orly Kelly Marissa collabs for Halloween. So this is the obligatory spoiler alert, though lots of people have already done reviews. So it's probably unnecessary for the spoiler alert. Um, I don't have any like real rules for my seasonal racks. Like I don't tell myself I need to wear every polish or change my nails a certain number of days. It's mostly just inspiration, and I enjoy putting together racks because that way I look through my whole collection and I just see what I have and what I feel like putting up. So let's start. I'm going to start with one from the Orly Advent Calendar. It's called Cookies and Cream. It is a white cream base with tiny little black glitters, and I found out today that it's actually glow in the dark. So I will turn off lights in a second. Yeah, it hasn't even been sitting under the light for that long, and I shook it up a little bit and you can see it glowing even on camera, so that's a pretty good glow. You're probably going to hear some of my cats kind of running around and causing mayhem in the background. I don't think it'll be too bad, and it'll just add to the spooky, haunted ambiance, I guess. They just really want to be YouTube stars. The next one that I pulled for this Halloween rack is an Orly. It's not actually a Halloween collection, but it's called Turn It Down. It's all matte glitters, black, gray, and white in different sizes. I just thought it fit well with Halloween. Um, this one is Wing It. It's very sparkly, and if I could get my camera to participate, you can see that there's tiny little bat glitters. It's very cute. This is from the Kelly Marissa Orly collab last year. Oh my goodness, it's another Orly. I promise there was more than just Orly Kelly Marissa's, but she just does such wonderful Halloween things. Um, this one is very fun, and it again has the little bats. It's called Gone Batty, and this time it has very like bigger sparkly gold glitters and some, it looks like hollow glitters in there. Um, Another topper. This one is Orly and Kelly Marissa from last year's collection called Spellbound. It's got different size hex glitters in a clear base. It's got orange and black and some tiny hollows. Oh, it looks like some bigger hollows too. Okay, this is the last topper. I put my toppers on the top row because they're called toppers. This is all matte glitters, and it's from last year's Kelly Marissa collab. And it is like fuchsia and like bright, maybe chartreuse green. Um, Very fun matte glitters. I actually previously was not a fan of matte glitters, and this is the one that converted me. I wore it a lot in the spring and summer just with other bright colors underneath it. It's like other neons, just very bright and summery, so this could really go for a lot of the year. Okay, next we have a couple of black sparkly ones that kind of look like night sky. This one is Lights Lacquer Meet Me in Space. Trying to get there we go. My camera doesn't quite know where to focus. It's pretty fun. It has a few little rainbow hollow ones, but mostly silver, so it looks like space. My next one is a painted polish, and this one is, I think it's kind of a crelly base, because I don't feel like it's quite a jelly, and it's not quite a cream. And it has flash reactive. If I can get, maybe I'll move my light source. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to take my word for it, but it's very pretty, and it's different enough for me, in my opinion, from Meet Me at Space. Oh, there we go. That's looking, oh no, it's looking really flash reactive in person right now. More from our friends Kelly and Orly. And this year's collection just has really, really fun, beautiful art. And this one is, it's a matte finish called New Moon. I personally never really reach for like matte finish. Like I don't usually make things matte on purpose. But it's fun to just have different types of finishes. And it's smooth, it goes on really well. And here is Smoke Jelly from last year's Halloween collab. This one is a jelly, like the name says. I really like jellies. I like jellies quite a bit. I just need a lot more practice with them. They come out pretty messy on my nails. So I've been practicing on swatches. I especially like jelly sandwiches. Now we have a nice solid cream from Ella and Mila. I don't know if it's supposed to be Ella and Mila or Ella plus Mila. There we go. This I can get full opacity, full coverage in one coat, especially when my nails are a little bit shorter. I usually do 2 coats anyway though. And it's called Lights Out. It's 3 blacks in a row, but they're different finishes, so you can do different things with them. The next one is one that I mixed up myself, but it just felt Halloween and fall to me. It's a kind of a brownish gray, and I put in some gold shimmer and some gold glitter. Another one from this year's advent calendar. Oops, let's try and get some focus. This one is called Waking Nightmare. It's a pale gray and it has this fun shimmer. There we go, we can see it now. It's kind of a reddish, pinkish, maybe copper shimmer. And I just cannot get over how cute those tiny bottles are. They're just adorable. Next, I have an ILMP Eclipse, and this is actually what I'm wearing right now. It is a multi-chrome that goes from black to red, but you can also see kind of like along the edges and also on your nails sometimes you can see even like greens and yellows. It's very fun. When I first got this, I was really excited because I love the pictures on the website. And then I put the first coat on and it looked awful. It was just like this weird, murky brown that was like not opaque at all. And I was like, oh no, it's going to not look like the bottle. But by the second coat, it does. So do not get discouraged. Give it the full chance. Then we have OPI, and it's called Bogota Blackberry, I think. OPI does reds really well. This one is just a nice deep red. It kind of has a shimmer to it. And it has the very nice OPI cream formula. I've got another Lights Lacquer, which is called Bite Me. I unfortunately posted a short reel of it calling it Bitten. But I think that's from their other collection this fall. But it's very pretty. It's another deep red with just kind of a different shifty shimmer in it than the OPI. And now there's this nice pumpkin-y orange from Painted Polish. It's called Shall We Dance? It's another flash reactive. Oh, here's my cat. He really wants to be a YouTube star. So this is this pumpkin-y orange with the flash reactive glitter. Shall We Dance? The glitters in this, and actually a lot in the same finish, tend to kind of drop down to the bottom, but you can shake it up pretty easily, and even if a lot of them are in the bottom, you get a good amount on your brush no matter what. It's just really packed. Oh, here's another cameo from Miss Dolly. I have one more orange. This one is a cream. It's kind of a dusty orange from Essie, and it is called Check In to Check Out. You can see from the fill line that actually both me and my daughter use this quite a bit. It's also one that I use for mixing colors, just because the formula is just a nice solid cream that's really easy to use. There we go. Here is Euphoria from, I think it's pronounced Koki. And it's a copper with like a lot of shift to it, and it actually looks a little bit more orange on the nail than it does in the bottle or in camera. Very coppery, and it kind of shifts to green. And now getting into greens, I have an ILMP. This one's called Morning Dew. I think it's described as a khaki on their website, but I would call it more of an olive. And it's sort of a Crelly type formula again, I think, where it's a little bit thinner than a cream, but it's not quite sheer like a jelly. It's just very pretty, and this type of light mossy green just sort of makes me think of Halloween. Here is another Essie. It's called Win Me Over, and it's another kind of mossy one. Essie just has these nice, easy to use formulas, and you can find them at pretty much anywhere, like even the grocery stores. And here's another one from the Advent calendar. This one is called Chrysalis, and you can see it has cute little moths on it. It's one of these adorable bottles. This one is sort of a sage dusty green, and then it has like this orange to red shimmer going through it. Here we have a light lacquer. Oops. This one's called Sorry Not Sorry, and it's from the Villain Era collection, which I'm pretty sure this one is also a Villain Era. I'm pretty sure Bite Me is from that same collection. Lights Lacquer has been very hard on my wallet this season because they're just very beautiful. This one's kind of a grayish, maybe even purple, like bluish purple gray. Kind of hard to describe, and then it has this really beautiful green shimmer. So here's one more advent calendar. It is, what's that name? Neon Dystopia. This is actually in my profile picture at the moment. It's this really bright chartreuse green, and then it has this blue kind of tealish shimmer that's really pretty. You gotta kind of shift it around to see it, but very fun combination. And again, it has the really cute artwork. Okay, here is Lights Lacquer Anti-Hero, and it looks black on camera. It actually almost looks black in person. It's a very, very dark green, and it has, I don't know if it's a full matte finish or a semi-matte finish, but it comes out looking just kind of a little bit velvety, which is fun and different. Oops. Scoot you guys over a little bit. Everybody scooch. Okay, another ILNP, and this one's called Salem. It is a black base, but it is just so packed with this green glitters. I sometimes just categorize it as green, and I put it in with my greens. And in my spreadsheet, I put it with my greens. I guess I should change it to black. I think it's a cream formula. Yeah. Maybe it's more of that in between the Crelly formula. Saying Crelly makes me want pastries. Oh, here's a Lights Lacquer, also from the Villain Era collection. This one is called Unfortunate Souls, and it is very, very Ursula. It's got her colors really well. It has that purple, and then it has the green shimmer. This one I could see wearing in spring too. Oops, here, I've got a little cat fur on it. See, we've got Mystic Jelly, and it's from last year's collab, and it's another jelly just like it says. It's a very pretty color. I've been trying to make some jelly sandwiches with it. Yeah, you can see the nice jelly formula. Here is one of my go-to colors for all year. It's a Sinful Colors Let's Talk. And Sinful Colors is another brand that you can find in a lot of places. It's mainstream, but it does some really pretty colors. This one has like a little bit of a purple shimmer. It almost gets a little bit fuchsia at some angles. But it's a cooler tone purple, which I usually reach more for the violets, but I really like this one. Okay, this is my last Orly and Kelly that I have on my Halloween rack this year. And this might actually be my favorite purple at the moment. I really hope that it comes out in a full-size bottle someday. It's called Haunted Symphony, and it is a kind of a cooler toned purple, sort of a medium cooler tone purple, and then it has this really pretty green shift in it. It's a really pretty green shimmer. And then some more Lights Lacquer. This one I also had on my spring rack. It's called Tightrope. It just seemed like a Halloweenish color to me. And I like purple. It's a solid cream. Actually, I paired it with this a couple times over the summer. They made kind of a fun combo. And the last one that's actually on my rack is from Painted Polish. It's I just got it recently, so I haven't actually worn it yet, but I have swatched it. It's a kind of a mauve, sort of a purple cream, and then it has these gold flakes running through it. And their label is also kind of holographic, which is fun. Yeah, just because something isn't on my rack, like, doesn't mean I'm not going to wear it. I got the Book of Hexes collection from Lights Lacquer. They come in these boxes that look like little books. And they are, all four of them are magnetic, so I've been wearing them too. Some that aren't necessarily on my rack that I have been wearing. This one is called Malevolent by Mooncat, and it is a magnetic, but it also has all these holographic ones. Let me find a magnet. Kind of makes me think of like sorcerer or wizard, or even space. Another magnetic Mooncat that I've been wearing this season is called Smokescreen. I did not know it was magnetic the first couple times I wore it, and then I saw somebody else doing a swatch with it, and I learned that it was magnetic. So thank you, YouTube. Yeah, the pink shimmer here, that's the magnetic pull. So that's what's on my rack at the moment. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.